Hello. Ugh. My name's Furry Face. Welcome to my dumpster diving and tips video. I thought I'd make one because I've seen other videos, but everyone has a freaking car. Well, lucky you assholes. It's like, Christ, just fill up the trunk. Yeah, fuck off. You know, this is for people that have to walk around or maybe have bikes. A little more reasonable to me, anyway. I walk around. I don't even have a bike. I tried to get one through people, but that's a waste of time. Nobody wants to give you a bike. And I'm pretty poor, which is why I dumpster dive because I need shit. It's always the same. And I don't go out unless I run out of stuff. So the purpose is to get what I'm lacking in. Okay, anyway. First, well, it's legal where I am. I'm on the west island of Montreal, okay? So it's legal to dumpster dive pretty well in most places. Anyway, I got my bag that I carry. This bag I usually sling over my shoulder, cross chest. It's easier to carry. Anyway, in my bag, I have a plastic bag. It's a big one. Uh, I forgot to remove this, but I collect regular grocery type bags for storing garbage in my apartment. But anyway, a rag. That's handy. Wiping your hands, blowing your nose, all kinds of crap. If you gotta take a crap, don't use a rag if you can help it. Ah, that reminds me. Try to bring some, what is this? It's a piece of toilet paper and some, looks like serviettes from McDonald's or something. But it helps to wipe your butt if you gotta do it in the middle of nowhere, which is really a drag, but it happens. Especially like you're 3 miles away from where you live or something. That's my limit usually. I don't usually go 4 miles. There's another set of shopping center, but it's too far. Uh, Walking around a bitch too when you're. I'm 63 by the way. So yeah, it takes a toll on you. What am I looking for? Wallet. Yeah, I've got to carry ID in case. Uh, Masks. Yeah, today's necessities. What's headache pills? Not that I use them much, but just in case. Stuff for toothaches, you never know. Anyway, another important part of this is 2 hefty bags with handles in case they find canned goods or something. Oh, another tip: if you still have to venture far, you don't have to carry everything with you that you find, like heavy stuff. You can bury it somewhere, hide it, stash it, pick it up on the way back. I do that too. Anyway, another thing you might need, because some of you might be a shorty like myself. I freaking hate it, but I am. I'm 5'5", so the hook stick. Yeah, very important. This one looks like an old tent pole or something. I put one of those big ceiling beam hooks in it and squished it around with vice grips just to get it to hold it. And it can go together and make it longer, which is great. So I got, how long is this? I don't know. It's long though. It's, maybe one, trying to guess how many feet it is. 1, 2, it's about 3 feet, or just shy of that. That's about that. But anyway, it's good for going in the dumpster and pulling out bags that are too far to grab with your hand. It's helped me a lot. The only thing is I don't have a good snapping hand at the end for grabbing those plastic bottles or something because you can't hook those. But cans you can hook. Garbage bags that are tied you can hook. It's better to hook them where they're tied to in case they're a bit hefty. Because if you grab them by the side, you're just going to rip a hole in it and tear some of the insides out. You're not going to accomplish much. But it works great. So make yourself one of these. You won't regret it. Especially if you're a shorty. Alright. I don't usually wear gloves unless it's winter because my hands are freezing. But, another thing, rain in the winter, look out for that. Because once your gloves get wet, they're finished. They don't insulate your hands anymore, and your hands will freeze real quick. Christ. The other thing is leaving stuff behind. Make sure you still got your hook stick with you when you leave a dumpster and go to another one. I've lost mine a couple of times like that. Once I kicked around in the snow and managed to find it. Lucky me, it slipped out of my bag when I was picking up beer bottles, but I don't even pick up glass beer bottles anymore. Hardly any stores take them except the big grocery stores, and it's too far away. Mine's like 3 miles from where I live. I'm not carrying beer bottles all the way there. Forget it, Yeah. And some little corner stores, oh, they'll take them, but only if you buy stuff in their store, which is useless to me too. I said, really? Well, what do you got for $1.40? Idiots. But anyway, and there's the occasional people that'll want to give you shit. Stay out of my, because I collect cigarette butts too, so stay out of my sand bucket ashtray outside the barber shop. It's like, what the fuck? Why does he give a shit about that? What people do, they're morons, okay? You gotta look out for that. Or people that'll tell you, oh, come at this time and this place and I'll put a bag of cash for you. Bullshit. Don't believe it, all right? People forget or people procrastinate. I don't know what it is. I don't want to think they just flat out lie, but it's basically that. They don't fucking back it up, They don't deliver. So it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, one winter that happened to me, and I had to walk 3/4 of a mile to get to this place, too. My first place of checking. But no, the guy didn't put anything out, and it was winter. It was freaking cold. I was not pleased. Yeah. And people will try and get you to take their garbage away. Oh, beer bottles, yeah, I bought them at the corner store. No, he didn't, because they're not the brand the guy sells, People will lie and try and get you to take their garbage as well. Yeah. For myself, when I dumpster dive, I feed the animals. I try, Like if I find bread, I'll take that, because seagulls like that, And, whatever stray animals out there, wherever I go. I'm in the suburbs, not in the city, so, there's more trees, there's more wildlife. I even saw some rabbits the other day. Wow, Anyway, I don't wear gloves, but do watch yourself. Don't put your hands into something before you look, okay? Look first, then hand, okay? Because people throw out broken glass, in bags too. And food, you got to be careful. You don't want stuff that's got tainted or smells funny or has slime on it. It's like, no, Or half-eaten sandwiches, just no, Usually it's closed containers, whatever it is. Except if it's, coffee, instant coffee, and they might have took a spoonful, so what, I'll take that. Or the other kind of coffee that's not instant, percolated type coffee, I'll take that too, even if the lid's been open. So what? If most of it's still there, it's good, Anyway. And remembering garbage day when it is, so you can go the day before to beat them there. Or you got to go really early in the morning to beat the garbage guy and hope the grocery store's open for where I turn in my cans and bottles. So I have to time it sort of perfectly. If I leave here at 6:30, I get to the IGA grocery store just before 8. I was like 2 minutes to 8 one day. It was like perfect, almost, So I cashed in my cans and that. I don't always get a lot. I get on average like $3 or something, so I don't always take them straight down there unless I have like over $5 or close to $10. Then it's more worth it. And some places might even save you their cans. Some businesses, seriously. So it pays to talk to people, even though be careful, because you can make enemies too. Like one guy I knew is, a germaphobe. He actually attacked me physically one time because he thought I was dirtying the inside of the recycle bin. It's not even his bin. He's the tenant in the building. Idiot, There's people like that too. Or people that'll invade your spot or take stuff before it even gets thrown out by visiting somebody in the building. Like my cigarette butts disappeared. Some asshole in the building's taking them from the old man's apartment before he even throws them out. The last time I got lucky. Anyway, I don't have a bike or a car, so I walk everywhere. It's a lot. And I'm getting older now. My body's starting to fuck up, so yeah. I have to take breaks every quarter mile practically because my legs start to ache and my calf muscles will ache too if I continue to push it. So I take a break somewhere, find a place to sit, maybe 2, 3 minutes, not a long time. Then I get up and I'm okay again. So not every quarter mile I gotta do that. So I take several breaks before I even get to the grocery store to cash in my cans. Sometimes I don't even bother. In that case, I'll go like half the way because there's nothing else really much. And then I'll just return home with my bag of cans, which I have right now. Yeah. Anyway, a full green bag, like the large green bag, is worth about $5 a 5-cent cans. Okay, you get about $5. The bag has to be really full though. Like you can tie it, but just barely. That's a $5 bag. The gigantic green bags, they're worth anywhere from $10 to $12 if they're completely full. But a bitch to carry. And I have a strap I put through the bag after I tie it. I can swing it over my shoulder. I try to pack, what do you call it? Backpack, I think they're called. Useless. Because you got to take it off every time I want to use the hook stick or to get something or to put something in the bag. It's a pain in the ass. So I had to stop using that because I couldn't carry bags on, over my shoulder with the pack sack on. So I decided to just go with my regular bag I had in the first place. Another thing is don't tell too many people your spots, because especially other dumpster divers. Yeah, they'll steal the shit before you get there, so you'll wind up with nothing. So you're better off not telling anybody. Yeah. Certain tips. If you're looking for cigarette butts, some of these bags you can see through partially, but it's tricky sometimes because I can be fooled sometimes between cigarette ash and coffee grains. Yeah, they look similar sometimes. I hate opening a bag and it's all coffee grains, not a single butt. It happens. But it's a good telltale sign to find butts too, because ash is a telltale sign. You'll see it, Then you open it up, and weed, well, I toke, so you smell the bag sometimes after you open it. And if you get that marijuana smell, wow, there's roaches in the bag more than likely. But we're in a different day and age than we were 15 years ago. Things are a lot worse now. Like I'm finding far less than what I used to find. It sucks. There's no more party bags. There's no more, bags of 20-cent beer cans and empty pizza boxes and lots of cigarette butts and roaches. Like, that's gone. I hardly ever find that anymore. Changing of the times. It's harsh now. There's even bags of open where people have already used up their cigarette butts and their roaches. It's like, nothing's there. But feeding the animals, I think, is a good thing. So do that if you get a chance. You can leave bread opened on top of the bin sometimes because animals will go up there, squirrels or, whatever, raccoons. But that's if you live in a neighborhood where there's wildlife, And I usually feed the seagulls when I can. I like those guys, Pigeons I'm not too fond of, Throw them a slice of bread, they get scared and fly away. Seagulls will just turn around and eat it. Yeah. Things seagulls like to eat, ready? Crushed potato chips, but they have to be easy to eat kind, not like really hard ones because they only got beaks, Banana chunks, they love that. And cake, they love cake, but without, all the icing on top or fruits and shit on top, they don't go for that. So just regular cake, bread, soft bread. What good thing to do is to take the bread apart in your hands, like make a bunch of crumbs, reasonable sizes, and sort them out. That way you can feed a few at the same time instead of having them all fight over each piece you throw out, Just makes more sense. What else? Yeah, remember the garbage days when they pick up, because you got to go earlier sometimes, like tomorrow, tomorrow, it's not tomorrow yet, but tomorrow I got to go early in the morning because garbage day, I think it's the same time. Hang on. Where's my freaking mouse? Okay. Wednesday, Thursday morning, garbage pickup. So I'm leaving here around 6:30. That's it. I'll get to IGA where I can cash my cans in just in time, you know. But I have to beat the garbage guy because they leave you nothing when they empty the bins, yeah, and then you have nothing, you know. I check recycle bins too. Don't usually need my hook stick for those, and unless cans are really deep and you can't tilt the bin for some reason or too much falls out, not just the cans. So I can hook them up by the mouth or the lip, you know, where the hole is where you drink it, and I can get them on like that. It's a drag, but I prefer it when they're in bags. That way, you know, you get a group of cans at the same time. But anyway. Foods are tricky. Make sure it's good, you know, like no slime, no smell. Oh, and if a bag is puffed up, I made this mistake once. Yeah, I learned from this experience. I found a puffy bag of shrimps. I was happy. I found shrimps. All right, you know. I get home, put a hole in the bag. Oh my God, the stench went right through my whole 1.5 apartment. It was freaking horrible. So don't open puffy bags of anything, all right? Unless it's chips or something. Yeah. And I do the taste test, sometimes on site. I don't eat a lot there. I wait till I get home. But, you know, if I find like a bag of cheese puffs or something, I'll try one to see if they're fresh. You know, it's about 50-50 on that. Sometimes they're not. You know, but so that bad, you know. But if they are, that's good, you know. Found Pringles before. They're usually still good because they put the lid back on a can, toss out half a can or something. That's cool, you know. And drinks, if the drink has a wide mouth and a yellow beverage, don't take it just in case. You know, somebody could have peed in it. But a smaller mouth bottle, people don't usually pee in those. You know, it's awkward. So they generally just pee outside if they need to, you know. Anyway, that's other people running around besides you, that is. You know. Yeah, it's 3 miles from home. Who wants to let you use the washroom when this COVID shit is on all the time? It's a real pain in the butt. But I don't wear a mask when I'm walking around either. I don't meet people much. No one comes to talk to me near a dumpster, you know. But I become a regular at certain places, so they expect me pretty much. Sometimes they call me over to a balcony and drop a bag of cans or something. People have given me cash, but it's very rare, you know. I can tell you sometimes, one woman gave me $50 bill one day. That was great. I could buy smokes and everything, you know. Another day, some guy gave me 40. You know, these kind of people have common sense, you know. Not the ones that want to give you a card to Dunkin' Donuts so you can have a coffee and a donut. Gee, thanks. You know, that's just stupid shit. There's a lot of tainted offerings. They offer very little but want to pretend they're helping you. It's garbage, you know. And one lady gave me a card to Walmart. Oh, it has $50 on it, does it? So I got, and it was a struggle to get to Walmart where I live because it's out of the way. I got to catch buses. And one bus didn't go there because they were doing construction on the main boulevard right near the Walmart. So I had to walk over a 4-lane freaking bridge, go way down the other side. That's after traversing a huge parking lot. Get over the bridge, get there, and it's the accident. So I had to go around the whole freaking store, get in, shop for what I thought was $50. The meats were just about as pricey as anywhere else, but the canned food was cheaper at Walmart. Anyway, I get to the cash. My card falls inside the conveyor belt thingy, so I have to open up the freaking thing, get the card out. Then they tell me, oh, I need to activate it. So I said, well, how do I do that? And then said, you have to put money on it. And I'm like, oh, for Christ's sake, the card was blank. In a way, it was, what do you call it? Somewhat a blessing in disguise. Because I didn't want to have to walk back over the bridge, over the parking, all this bullshit, carrying $50 for the groceries. So glad that kind of happened that way, but still stupid. A few weeks later, I saw the same woman that wanted to give me another card. So I said, oh, no thanks. I don't accept cards anymore after that. I'm not going for that again. Never mind, you know. She said, oh, I bought that card myself. Yeah, sure you did, lady. Yeah. Oh, another handy thing. Yeah, I forgot this other thing. Where is it? Should be in here. How come it wasn't? I didn't notice it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a little container. I keep stuff in here. Band-aids, rolling papers, a little lighter. I hate forgetting my lighter at home. And a pack of rolling papers just in case I find butts and can make a cigarette so I can take a break and have a smoke, you know? I think that's about it, really. Just be careful to, I don't know what else to say right now. Maybe I'll think of something later. I could either add it to the video, well, yeah, I suppose I could, well, or just make another video. Anyway, furry face out, and this is my face. Yeah. I do that for my other videos in case you're wondering. I'm not crazy. And I have a little buddy. Ugh, here he is.
Yeah, me, little pink bear. Hello. Bye.
Yeah, bye, little pink bear. He's adorable. I found him in a dumpster one day. He's too cute to be there. Anyway, see you later, alligator, channel, brown cow, in a wall, crocodile, and what the? I forget what the other one was. Who cares? Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for more great videos by me. Well, see ya. Happy foraging. Or dumpster diving. Foraging sounds better. Anyway, bye.